Hey everyone, welcome back. Oh boy, and this is my review of From Calm Tomorrow, episode 7, entitled The Ofunehiki Shakes. Oh boy. Very good episode, alright? Very good episode. And there's a specific reason why. This episode is probably my second favorite in the series so far. My favorite is still the episode that revolved mostly around Akari and Miuna. Alright, but this is definitely my second favorite episode in the series so far. Because it focuses entirely around the discrimination between the surface and the sea and vice versa. Alright? And I guess I could say that it shoves it in your face, which is something I usually don't like. But for some reason, it just does it so well here. Because, I mean, first off, it was completely blatantly fucking obvious. Within probably like the first episode, if not the second episode, of how the discrimination goes on here. Alright? So, it's really no fucking mystery. And this episode just does so well with really bringing that to light the most of all. Basically, the sea kids... Basically, the sea kids and the surface people want to work together to build an Ofunehiki. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I'm guessing it's something from this... I don't know what Ofunehiki is, but I'm guessing it's maybe something you worship or something. I don't know. Alright, but they want to build it in their school. And so they're going around and getting signatures to making it and whatnot. And of course the actual adults are opposed to this, including Hikari and Akari's father. Alright. And there's even a meeting in this episode where the adults, including the two of their fathers, where the adults, including Hikari and Akari's father, has a meeting with some adults from the surface, including the teacher who is helping out with it, and Hikari is in that meeting as well. And the other sea kids, as well as a few of the surface kids, are I'm guessing secretly watching from a window. All right. And, you know, it turns out really fucking badly, basically. Let me just put it that way, alright? It turns out really fucking badly. They end up getting in a fucking fist fight. You know, and the thing is, Hikari and Akari's father is basically just sitting there, alright? You know, and Hikari tries to put us into it by yelling at them, and he just gets yelled at by all of them in unison. You know, and then later on he grabs onto one of their arms, and that guy pushes him back into the I forget what its name was, into the Ofunehiki, and thus breaking it down. Alright, it falls apart because of that. And then his father stands up and looks at him and says, you know, are you satisfied now? Or something like that. So, you can tell that, at least at this point in the series, they have no fucking intention in getting along at all. Alright. And of course this was kind of obvious before, but now it's solidified, alright? Like, if you weren't 100% convinced now, then you should definitely be now. Alright. And it just confirmed my beliefs that this series, kind of a romance, I guess, but mainly it's going to be focusing around the discrimination, it seems like at this point. And if they continue doing it this well, I think it'll be really fucking good. Okay. So, that being said, at the end of the episode, both Akari and Hikari decide to move away to the surface together, alright? For Akari, it's so that she can be with her boyfriend, Itaru. Alright, because she loves him. And for Hikari, he just doesn't want to live in that house with his father alone. So yeah, both of them decide to move away to the surface. Now, I don't see how this could work exactly, because when you live on the surface, after a while, doesn't your skin start to, like, crack and whatnot from being too dry? So, like, I mean, I'm sure that, I mean, obviously, you know, the first humans could do that. They went to the surface, but they suffered a shit ton of hardships as well. Fuck ton of hardships. So, I don't know, though I'll probably have, yeah, I don't know how they would do it exactly. I'm guessing they go for a swim a lot, I guess, maybe soak in a bathtub, I don't know. But yeah, that is kind of interesting. I do kind of hope that they address that, even if it's just you know, a few short lines. I'd be happy with that, even. All right. And at that time, when they tell their father that they're going, he is actually in the what's his name, Uroko or something, I think his name is. Basically, the like ruler of that of the sea town, or of the sea city. All right. And, you know, Uroko does try to stop them. He casts a spell to cause, like, a giant underwater tornado and whatnot, but that doesn't stop them. Then he casts another spell to freeze it, which almost stops them, but they push through even to that. And then, of course, their father, being worried for their safety, asks Uroko to, you know, please have mercy on them, so he stops everything. Now, something interesting that he does say, though, is that, because right now I'll say, I don't know how to feel about this character. Because he can be nice at times, and other times he can be a jackass. So I honestly don't know how to feel about this fucking character, okay? But something interesting that he does say is that he made an obligation to to keep them safe. Now, to who might you ask? I don't know. Like, maybe their father? Because later on, after, you know, as I just said, after their father begs him to have mercy on them, he stops the spells. But he also says he is their descendants, you know. And if he was talking about their father, why would he not, you know, just say that? So I'm guessing it's a new character that we haven't heard anything about yet. Who knows? Maybe they're the descendants of the sea god. I don't fucking know, but that did actually kind of intrigue me, and I can't wait to watch the next episode and see what's going to happen next. This is getting so good, alright? And once again, the animation is fucking perfect, especially at the end, when Akari and Hikari are trying to leave. The animation is so fucking beautiful there. I mean, it is throughout the rest of the episode as well, but especially in those final moments of the episode, it looked so fucking incredible. Okay, and the music, once again, all throughout the episode is beautiful. And yeah, I think that's really all I have to say about this episode, though. It was just really good. Really, I had no major complaints about this episode. Like, it was just done so well. The only real thing is that, you know, obviously at the end of this episode wasn't, like I said before, Uroko can be nice at points and a jackass at other points. The end of this episode was obviously him being a jackass, but based on what he said, which is, you know, I have an obligation to protect you, and you are his descendants or whatever. He probably had his good reasons for it, and I really hope that we just learn them later on, or else that him saying that would have been completely fucking pointless, you know. So yeah, but anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.